If you're like me, you love watching those videos, Habits of Highly Successful People. And they walk you through their morning routine and how they meditate and journal and exercise. But there's usually one thing missing in those videos that I find it hard to incorporate. And that's kids. In this video, I'm going to share my 15 habits of successful people, Mom Edition. Hi, my name is Trena, and on this channel, I help creative entrepreneurs just like you figure out how to start using YouTube in your business strategy. Now, if you scour the internet, you'll see all of these videos about habits of successful people. And we all want to be successful, so we watch these videos and we think, well, how could we do that? So I'm going to break it down how we can do it as moms. So that first habit is routines, whether it's a morning routine, night routine, but let's get real here. No routine is ever going to be the same every single day with kids. Whether they were up all night coughing, whether they decided to get up early, or whether they just decide they didn't want to get out of bed. As moms, we don't necessarily have a consistent morning routine, right? So for us moms to be successful in the morning, we have got to make a plan and then roll with what happens. I know for me, I try to get up and exercise, but sometimes I start working out and 5 minutes later, there's a screaming kid or I oversleep. And so it's good to set a plan, but understand it's not a failure if your plan did not go as scheduled. Until our kids are old enough to take care of themselves a little bit, I have a 1 and a 3-year-old, we just gotta kind of roll with the punches and not freak out that we don't have these perfect morning routines yet. Set a routine that is flexible until we get to the point where we can create that morning routine we see so many people doing. The next habit is waking up early. And trust me, I know I struggle with this one too. I set my alarm every morning for 5 a.m. And while it's great to go to bed early, I tend to go to bed around 9:30, there are just some mornings where, the binky went out of the crib or a kid was coughing that you just cannot get up. But what I like to do is actually set out my workout clothes. I have my Fitbit and I set that on like a buzzer so that it gets you up without waking everybody else up. As long as I know exactly what I'm going to do that morning, so having that exercise routine planned or knowing exactly what I need to do that morning, that also helps me get out of bed as well. And it's not going to be easy. It takes a while to get into that routine, but trying to get up early so you can get those most important tasks or exercise out of the way before the kids get up. Habit number 3 is to make your bed, and this is an easy one to do, but I still struggle with it. But I find when I do make my bed and my bedroom is cleaner, I am a little more productive. So whether it's just turning on Netflix or turning on YouTube Kids for the kids for about 5 minutes or whatever you need to make that bed, just try to make it a daily routine to make your bed in the morning. The 4th habit is to tidy up when you can. It's hard for me to think about on Saturday, I've got to spend the next 4 hours today cleaning. So if you can just set aside 15 to 30 minutes every single day to just tidy up, help the kids put their toys away, clean your desk up or your office up when you're done at the day, put the makeup away, because trust me, I get it. I get to the point where I'm doing my makeup and I gotta run after a kid and I leave everything on the counter. But if we can commit to just spending 15 to 30 minutes a day readying or tidying up those things, our Saturdays are going to be much more pleasurable and we're going to feel better about our area, our house, and be more productive in our business. Tip number 5 is to exercise. Again, moms, I get it. Sometimes we just can't get up and exercise like the people talk about of habits of successful people. As moms, again, kids are running around, kids are getting up early, but try to set your intention. Try to set it just 3 to 4 days a week. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday are your days to work out. And maybe Monday and Wednesday you can do it in the morning, and then the other days you need to do it in the afternoon or the evening. I know we get so wrapped up in we have to exercise first thing in the morning, but it's not always what works in our schedule. We have to find time to exercise that works in our schedule. I like to follow Tone It Up. They have an app with exactly what exercises to be doing that day, and that just helps me minimize the decision on what I need to be doing that day. The next habit is to know what you're eating for the week. Trust me, decision fatigue is a real thing, and if I have to decide every single day what I'm eating, I'm just going to end up eating junk, whether it's cereal or chips or whatever we have. So on Sundays, I sit down and I literally plan out every single meal and my snacks. So I'll write down on a piece of paper, meal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Meal 2 and 4 are my snacks, and I prepare them. So today we made pumpkin muffins for a snack. We also made yogurt with strawberries. So I sliced up all the strawberries and already dipped the strawberries and yogurt out into a glass container that I can just grab between filming these videos. So sit down and think about what you're going to eat for the week, and trust me, it helps you get much more done and feel less stressed throughout the week. Side note, my kids don't always eat what we plan to eat. So if your kids are not going to eat your dinner or the breakfast that you made, trust me, the battle is not worth it. They have not won the war, but let them win the battle. The 7th habit is to get dressed. And this is one I struggled with for a long time. People said, get up, get dressed, like you're actually going to work. And I said, well, you know what? I don't have the time to actually get dressed because I'm trying to keep kids from putting their fingers in the light sockets or falling down the steps or to just stay alive. But the more you do it, when you do get up and get dressed, you do feel more productive. So if you need to lay your clothes out the night before so it can be really quick, you got up a couple minutes early to put those clothes on, it does just make you feel better, and it makes you get more things done because you're like, I'm nicely presented today. I'm a real human. The next habit is to have a happy workplace. Now, you don't need to have a room like I have right here, whether it's the kitchen table or whether it's the corner in your bedroom. Just make it happy with whatever you need that you like, whether it's quotes. I have some quotes up right up there. I have the sign back here, or maybe it's just a cup of flowers that you keep at your table, or your pretty pen or your pretty planner. As long as you can keep your space happy with some maybe photos of your kids, that's going to make you more productive and get more things done. The 9th tip is to goal plan. Again, as moms, we can tend to forget ahead. We're trying to survive the day, right? But it's important for you to just take a half an hour sometime during the month and set your intentions. This was a game changer for me. I never did this before until about 2 years ago when I bought Power Sheets. And just being able to sit down and reflect on the goals I want to accomplish and the things that I did accomplish made me more excited to complete the next set of goals and to be more successful in my business and in my family life because I could see the progress that I was making. The 11th tip is game changer, trust me, and it's to plan your week out. Now, I did a video earlier here on my YouTube channel on how I calendar block. I will link it right up above and I'll link it down in the description box. But knowing exactly what you're doing every minute of the day. Yes, I said every minute of the day. For me to not have to worry about what am I doing next, if I have every single minute planned and blocked out, I am able to get so much more done in a day. And it's honestly how I've been able to run and grow a business with a 1 and a 3-year-old. And in between that 1 and 3-year-old's birth is when I started this business. So knowing exactly what you need to do and minimizing the decision factor, right? The getting on social media because you don't know what to do, that really helps you get more done. Tip number 11 comes back to that decision fatigue. And so it's simplify your closet. Now, this was easy for me because after having 2 kids, guess what? The clothes that I wore before I had kids did not fit me now. And so I got rid of those. I didn't want them in there just negatively affecting my mindset, thinking I'll never get into these clothes. These are my skinny jeans. Why can't I get back into them? And just making me feel bad. So I got rid of them. I bought clothes that fit me. I kept it minimal to just a couple shirts to wear on video and for when I'm at conferences so that when I get up in the morning, I don't have to figure out what I'm wearing. I know I have clothes that I like, that fit me, that make me feel good, and it's just a small amount that I can wear every single week. Tip number 12 is to put your face on. Now, I don't mean doing this giant makeup, this video ready makeup, but buy some tinted moisturizer. I love to put some tinted moisturizer on. I have like little under eye, dark eye circle makeup to put under my eyes and just a little mascara, and it just makes you feel better and makes you feel more motivated. As moms, we've got so much going on. It's great if we can make ourselves feel better, even if it's just slapping on a little bit of makeup so we, again, look like a human. The 13th habit is when you're working to turn off notifications on your phone. I know it's difficult, especially if your kids are at daycare or at school. You want to keep that phone nearby in case something were to happen. But it's important to turn off those notifications because we can get so wrapped up in Instagram notifications, Facebook, Slack. And if you want to get more done in your day and really maximize the time you have without your kids at home, you have got to turn off notifications on your phone. The 14th tip for successful people, Mom Edition, is drink water. As Americans, we are chronically hydrated. It's actually proven across the country that we don't drink enough water. So what I do is I have this water bottle or this water cup, and I try to drink 4 of these a day. I will set my goal to drink at least 1 before my first snack in the morning, 1 before lunch, and then 1 in the afternoon. This is 24 ounces, so that gets me more than enough water in a day. But we have got to hydrate ourselves if we want to be effective. If we're dehydrated, we're more likely to be tired and not as motivated to get things done. So just drink some more water. The 15th tip of Successful People Mom Edition is take some me time. You do not have to do everything all the time as a mom. This is something I struggle with. I figured I had to manage everybody, everything in the house, and I came last. If you want to be successful, if you want to be happy, if you want to see growth, you have got to set time for yourself. Whether that's taking a half an hour and putting on a face mask, or painting your toes or your fingernails, or watching some trashy TV like Real Housewives. You have got to schedule this time in, because if you don't take time for yourself, you're not going to be able to take time for everybody else. You've got to put yourself first. And I know as moms, it's so hard. We can watch these videos about meditation and workout routines and all of this other stuff that we need to do. But as moms, we have got to realize we have to do some of this stuff if we want to be happy with ourselves. Because if we aren't happy, it's going to reflect on everybody around us, especially our kids and our significant others. So please schedule some time for you. Another little side tip or bonus or kind of pep talk is success doesn't happen overnight. You may be working on your business and you feel like it is never going to take off. We see people growing and growing, and we wonder why we aren't growing. Why aren't we getting our kids to eat vegetables? Why aren't we getting new clients? Why aren't we speaking? But guess what? A lot of the times we're only seeing the highlight reel, right? And we're not really seeing what happens behind the scenes. I'm constantly looking for new clients. I'm constantly trying to get my kids to freaking eat broccoli. But you don't always see that. So I want to be real with you and let you know that I struggle just like you struggle on how to manage it all and comparing myself to others and wondering why I'm not growing. But understand that it's going to happen. Just keep doing what you're doing. And if you need help, reach out. I'd love to talk to you as a mom, because we tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves. So leave a comment below. Let me know how you're doing as a mom, because I'm sure you are doing awesome. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for new videos every Monday and Wednesday to help you use YouTube in your business strategy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.